Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I am going to go over a couple of the Delta Math questions from the domain and range assignment that I've given. So let me just log in and get going. All right. So the very first ones that you're going to see, basically, they just give you a bunch of coordinates and they want you to find, in this case, they want us to find the domain. So I'm going to do something real quick here just to show you how I would do this, at least initially. Let me draw. So I'm going to make a bubble here. I'm going to make a bubble here. All right, so all you're going to do is put the x values in here. So you have a -3, 0, 9, and then the y values are 0, 10, and a -6. So this is the domain. This is the range. That's it. So you're just going to put a -3, 0, 9. So let's go, let's do that. All right, so we're going to go -3. Let's see, how do they want us to do it? Where is my, okay, -3, add a value, and then what was it? It was 0, oop, and then let's add one more. This is going to be 9, so let's put a 9 there, and then let's submit this puppy. All right, so there you go. That was right. All right, so now I want to go, so basically that's all you're doing. When they give you coordinates or a table of values, let me see what the next one looks like. Same thing. They ask for the range. So that's remember, range are the outputs or the y values. So all you're going to do is list the y value. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to start with a -7. And then I'm going to put a -4. And then I'm going to put a +10. And then I submit it. And it says, nice job. All right, so now let's go and look at some of the visual domain, because these are the ones that are usually a little bit trickier. All right, so the very first thing I need to know is, what am I doing? I'm trying to find the range. That means I need the outputs. And that means I need the horizontal part. So all I'm going to do, let me get this a little bigger, is I am going to draw, well, I'm going to draw a line that touches the bottom of the graph. And you can see it starts at a -8. And then I'm going to go to the top of the graph. That's going to be a +7. So the range goes from a -8 to 7, and we're going to put it in brackets. And the reason we put it in brackets is because we actually touch those output lines. So let me get rid of this and let me put that. You always start with the minimum. So I'm going to use the bracket. I need this one. Let's see. How come I can't get this to work? Let me see. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put a -8, and then I'm going to put 7, and then I submit it, and it says nicely done. All right, let's do another one. All right, so this one, we're looking for the domain. So that means we want the inputs, which means we need vertical lines. Let me take a quick picture. Boom. Here we go. So we're going to start on the very left. That's a -11. And then we're going to go to the very right, and that's 9. So our domain goes from a -11 to a +9. Now, there's one thing I need you to understand. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way. This is a open circle, which means that we don't actually touch the -11. So we're going to put parentheses around that. And over here, on this side, we have a closed circle. So that means we do include the input 9. So we're going to put a bracket around it. So if you have an open circle, it's a parentheses. If you have a closed circle, it's a bracket. All right, so let's go. So that's a -11 to 9. All right, so let's go here. We're going to use this one right here. And we're going to do -11. So that's going to be a -11. And then I'm going to do over to 9, submit it. And it says, nice. All right, let's do one more. All right, so this one, we're looking for the range. So let me take a picture. What it means, we need outputs. That means I need horizontal lines. So I'm going to come here, draw a horizontal line, and then I'm going to come here and draw another horizontal line. So the output starts at a -6 and it goes all the way to a +10. These are both open circles, so I'm going to have parentheses. So I start with a -6, I go all the way up to a +10, and that's going to be the range. All right, so let me get rid of this and let's do that. So I go down here and I'm going to find the one that has parentheses, start at a -6, and we're going all the way over to 10. And then we submit it. And it says, nice. Yeah, that's it. So that's all you're doing. For the continuous functions, just figure out if you're doing domain and range or domain or range. And if it's domain, it's going to be vertical lines. If it's range, it's going to be horizontal lines. Just understand that and go to the extremes of the graph and draw your vertical lines or horizontal lines, and you'll be good. All right. If you have any questions, just call me over because once you see it a couple times, it's not that bad. So let me stop this so I can post it.